everyone, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels. In the last one... Ah! What? And that's basically what happened. My mind was absolutely exploded. Thanks, Natsuno. She has a way of doing it. Every single goddamn time. Every single time. Yeah, I'm shaking my head, but it's not as if you can see it. We also did some stuff with Sekigahara, you know, we got another real cyclical episode starting and ending with Terminator Usami. God, I just have a way of doing that, don't I? But, you know, I went through, I got RS rank here, only took me 3 attempts. Yeah, not my finest moment, I won't lie, but, it did actually bring me to, right back at the beginning of this week's uploads, I think it was a Monday or Tuesday's video, I said that I wanted to talk about something, and then I just didn't. And I think now's a pretty good chance to talk about it, because obviously we won't be doing destruction, so, you know. I've got a little bit of leeway for time here at the opening. Yeah, I mean, there's... it sort of goes without saying, right, that this part is the weakest part of these two. And for me, a big part of that was, one, like, a personal preference thing with how, just how this game is, I guess, balanced. That's not really the right word, but I'll get into that a bit more. But also, because just, the Gen 2s are just objectively better than all of the others. Like, they really are, and there's sort of a point where you get to be like, why bother using the other? I use the others just for forced variety half the time. But like, why bother? Like, I'm always gonna have at least one Gen 2 on the team because they're just that busted. And to be fair, even in the halfway boss fight, I definitely only did it because of the sentries that the Gen 2s have. But at the same time, I do think Last Battle really gave me a feel for, like, the strengths of some of the others. In particular, something that I felt in the second wave, in particular, is that the Gen 1s are also really good. It's just that the Gen 3s are really nice for getting rid of, like, the mooks. Like, the generic, tiny ones. Like, they're great for those, but not much else, and I feel like Shield Matrix is the best thing about the Flyers. Not to say that they're bad. Because, like, they all serve a purpose, right? But I think then it goes... There's sort of, like, this spillover into the personal preference thing with me. In games like this, I just kind of prefer characters to be a little more unique, I guess. I'm purely... I brought this up before, like, vaguely. But I'm very much talking in, like, I kind of wish the characters here maybe worked a little more like Fire Emblem characters, where they're a lot more unique. Not to say that they aren't unique, obviously. Like, every character does have their own stat spread, and they do have, obviously, their skills, which I really like. I really like the skills, giving them a bit of a unique flair. But equally, the skills, while unique for the most part, you don't really feel them, right? Aside from ones like the now Natsuno-san skill, which encourages you to play differently. Or maybe not differently, but play in a very specific way. The skills are kind of just passively there, and like sometimes you'll do them, half the time you will not intentionally do them. Like Ogata's skills proc all the time for me, but I have no idea what they do, you know? Yeah, it's not a bad thing by any means. It really is just like a personal preference thing. Because I think it makes sense, right? Like, in universe, it makes total sense that the Sentinels aren't unique. Like, that they are mass-produced, well, quote-unquote, mass-produced machines. They aren't supposed to be unique. I just kind of prefer games that do it like that. And even, like, on the subject of the stats, your stats are, like, I'm not going to say so high, but when you're dealing with, like, triple-digit numbers and there's only, like, a 20-point variance sometimes, yeah, the stats don't matter. The stat differences don't matter. What I think I would have preferred is doing it this way, because, again, it obviously makes sense, right, from the point of view of, like, the Sentinels are the same, like, they can't be different, that would make no in-universe sense. But for, like, let's take the Gen 3s, for example, which I think are overall the most underwhelming of the Sentinels for me. Let's say we made them a little bit different purely by changing how they attack, right? Like, they can... Because another thing that makes them feel samey is that they pretty much all have the same skills, right? This goes to my Gen 2 thing. But, like, if, say, Natsuno... And, yeah, let's use Natsuno Miura specifically as, like, an example, right? They're already a bit of a duo, so let's run with that. Let's say that all of Natsuno and Miura have the same attacks in terms of, like, attack names or whatever. But Natsuno's have maybe, like, a smaller attack radius with slightly increased damage, whereas Miura has, like, a slightly bigger attack radius, but does a little less damage. So, like, Miura's better at taking out groups of enemies, whereas Natsuno's slightly better at, like, single target damage. Do you know what I mean? And then maybe, like, Usami fits in, like, maybe, like, a middle ground of, like, halfway between those two, or she, like, specializes in, like, the straight line sort of attacks that the Sentinels have. Like, something like that would just, like, make them a little more unique. But yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. It really is just, like, a personal preference thing there. It's not, like, a real complaint or a real criticism with the game. It purely is just a personal preference sort of thing. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. I think it's just a potentially interesting discussion point. I'm kind of... Because, like, the destruction bit, I think, is the bit most people don't care about, for the most part, right? Like, I never hear anyone talking about, oh man, the destruction gameplay is really good, you know? So I'm kind of curious to what you guys watching think of destruction. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it's not like a huge deal. And even me, I'm not here for this. This is like a nice bonus. I'm here for this. And this is really good. This is good, but it doesn't appeal to me as much as it would if it were hypothetically different. But, you know, even then, it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, hang on, there was one other thing I just remembered. I think it was back in Tuesday's episode. I was like, huh, I can't remember any of the games that came out in 2020, which was when this game came out. It came out like a week after my birthday that year, actually, or just about. And yeah, of course I don't remember any games that came out in 2020. One, COVID. And two, The Last of Us 2 was the only game anyone wanted to talk about. So no fucking wonder I had no idea what other games came out in 2020. I mean, there were also a lot of, like, re-releases and, like, remastered sort of versions of games, which, again, is probably, like, a bit of a COVID thing. But yeah, no wonder I couldn't... no wonder I couldn't think of any other games that came out in 2020. Anyway, now there's enough of that. We've had the 10-minute intro. I guess on the topic of the time, sorry last episode was an hour and 40 minutes long. I got a bit carried away, but... You know, I'm excited and I'm interested. It just... You know, in a game that's fully voice acted, and so plot like heavy, it's hard to cut things out to save on time. Yeah. It's not... There are a couple of routes where I could, right? Like, in Yuki's, when I'm just running around. Or back in Boys! Some of the times we were just standing around, I could have cut that out. You know, like, it's moments like that, but... I mean, what could I have really cut out of last episode, you know? Maybe, like, running from the track room to the zone change screen? You know what I mean? It's like that's only a couple of seconds. Yeah. Sorry about that, but... And I mean, I know some people like longer videos for games like this, but... You know, I do still want to keep it reasonable. 2-hour videos are not the easiest to just sit and watch. I fully appreciate that. But anyway, now we'll get back on with Sekigahara's story. I wonder what we're gonna be treated to this time. Oh, okay, back here.
Looks like I've lost them for now.
Station.
I have to consider my next moves carefully.
Right, well, yeah, we've got a lot to think about, so why don't we start with the not new
She
stuff.
seems to have a particular... The note says 443-685-3214.
Right,
What?
yeah, I remember that. Well, I don't remember the number. I remember we had that. I have no idea what that could help
There's
us
an
with right
emblem
now.
on it. Maybe it's a car key?
Now, I thought the Ogata key was more of a figurative thing. Maybe if it is a literal key, maybe this is the thing that Ogata needed in his story?
A gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it. It's him again. He did say he'd call again. Chihiro Morimura's objective.
Yeah, that's the one we've already got. I'll look at this again in a second, actually.
The nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM C0204. DD426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing?
Sorry. 426? Did I not pick up on that before? Oh. Well, Oh.
And why?
Come in.
Oh,
Are you there?
Sir, I wanted to look at my thingies. Well, they were mine. I wanted to look at other kids' medical records, but... Shut up.
A girl with red glasses and braids.
I know you can hear
She
me,
created
Sekigahara.
NMC0204. The same pills I take. I saw her at the school.
Now pick up.
But what business would an android have there? Besides, there was something different about her then.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Don't be a
Shiba
fool.
sounding ass. Alright, I'll
What do you
answer.
want?
It seems you found your way onto school grounds. Unless you want to get caught, you shouldn't wander about. What business did you have there?
I wanted to learn more about the person I killed.
Forgive me. I should have been transparent from the start. Did you see anyone else there? Did anyone see you?
Or is this?
No.
I know I was having this discussion the last time we were in this bit. Is that a Sheba voice, or is that Ida? It's kind of hard to tell when it's, crackly.
I trust you. Partners don't lie to each other, after all.
Yeah.
Partners? Us?
You really don't remember? You and I are working together to save everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's not promising.
Everyone? Even the one I murdered?
Well,
That was a necessary action to prevent Operation Aegis. No
yeah,
one
okay.
else has figured out the truth yet.
Maybe it is Ida.
Those who came from other sectors have been deceived. And Morimura was the one behind it. There's no coming back after total annihilation. And that was reason enough. It's why you agreed to take the job.
What job?
You were tasked with retrieving information. It was to be extracted from a certain data unit. But circumstances have changed. That unit may jeopardize our escape. You must destroy it. It's likely hidden somewhere at Sakura High School.
Wouldn't happen to be BJ, would it?
And it may be accompanied by another student. Seek out Natsuno Munami
Ah!
in Class 1C.
I knew it. So, is Sekigahara maybe responsible for the broken BJ we saw last episode?
Is that an order?
Not at all. I'm merely presenting options. The situation must be dealt with one way or another. If we don't, there's no turning back.
You know, Sekigahara, you could probably ask a few questions.
It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Ryoko Shinonome. Let's see. Attempting to delay nanomachine separation in the brain. Applying memory link enhancement. C0204 and C22. So there are two types of pills then.
Okay.
C0204 is the same one I have.
We didn't know
It's
that.
been over a week since she last received a dose. I wonder how she's doing. Without the pills, her memory must also be suffering.
Interesting. The way that was written, it makes it sound like Morimura was trying to help her, which we... Sort of, it seemed that she wasn't, but... I mean, maybe that's part of a twist. That is not great as Morimura, or brain-jacked Morimura is seeming. Maybe she is doing the right thing? Or at least she is for a time.
Shu Amiguchi.
Now this one I'm
He was
interested in.
administered NM-A8076. Looks like a different kind of nanomachine medication. Seems it was only administered once. All it says is 20% transplant rate.
Okay. Now that's something I'm interested in, but I assume we won't be finding out for a little while.
Juro Izumi. He's receiving 2 types of treatment. NM A8075 and B01.
Boy!
He received 4 doses of A8075, then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note here. B01 was synthesized by Tamao Korabe.
Huh.
He's aware of my circumstances in this world, and he knows about my memory loss too. Should I have gotten more information out of him?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely you should have.
Natsuno Minami. All I was told about her was her name and class number. She may be in the possession of that data unit. If not, she'll know where it is.
Time to pry out that brain from between her thighs. Sorry. That maybe not the best callback to last episode.
I don't trust him, but for now I have to cooperate. It's my only shot at recovering my memories. Tomorrow, once classes are over, I'll pay a visit to the school.
End of class, Sakura High School, front gates. You know, I did just kind of have to wonder, where is he when he's doing that? Because shouldn't most futures be ruined by this point?
Natsuno Minami. She was the one who had that data unit. An outdated transceiver for communication purposes. It has a very limited range.
Good talk.
Medical
Just get
records of
this out
3
the way.
Sakura High School students. Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome. They've all been administered a pill called NM.
Let's go find our favorite sports girl.
Hey, Iori.
Ah, I see she's patched herself up from where she was shot.
Oh, hey, Na-chan. What are you up to? I'm just waiting for someone. Miwako and the others? No, someone else.
And I think here he
okay.
comes.
Well, I'll see you later. Okay, see you.
Well, this is gonna be a little awkward. Oh, I guess he doesn't know that's her, eh?
Hey, Akun.
I could have, definitely could have made an A pun there, couldn't have I? Ah, well.
Were you waiting for me?
Mm-hmm. I was hoping you'd show up. Is everything okay?
Define okay.
I believe I owe you an apology.
I see. Guess I'm not your...
I lost my memories.
Huh?
Yesterday, I only pretended to know who you were.
What?
What brought this on, man? Why are you suddenly being honest with her?
But there's a reason I wasn't honest.
I mean, good, but like...
I still don't know who my enemies are. I can trust you, right?
I can trust you, right? Younger version of the woman I killed a while ago?
Seriously? Of course you can.
Then I'm going to need your help.
I'm happy to help, but I'm not happy you lied to me. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm sorry.
Well, at least it's out in the open?
So, you lost your memories? How did you find me?
Easy. Your student ID helped me track you down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've had that for a while. Literally
No
all game.
memories, huh? Does that mean he doesn't remember my confession?
No, that he sure doesn't.
Is there anything you do remember?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe best to not tell her about
I never said anything to you about them, did I?
the dead
About
woman.
my memories, I mean.
Nope. You tend to pop up out of nowhere when I do see you. And when you do, you never really stick around long.
Just like that first time they met. Why was he
Although,
here then? Why was he
the
just
last time
standing
I
outside of
saw
school?
you had this look in your eyes. Like you really had something to say.
I'm gonna
Maybe
kill
you
the
were planning
future
on
version
telling
of
me
you.
then.
Maybe. I'm sure one day we'll see that scene.
Have you ever seen this note before?
Probably on your route, Fuyusaka.
I don't think so.
That's unfortunate. Hey, Miwako.
Yori-chan! Oh, hey Miwa-chan.
Yeah, I know. I'm very hot, but like, come on.
Chill out, Miwa-chan. So, are things going well with you two?
Oh, she
well,
knows? Well,
I'm
this is a bit
not
awkward.
sure.
Let me just turn away for a moment.
So
Oh,
did
never
you
mind.
get to first? Huh? No, you didn't go to second, did you?
Jesus. Miwako, come on.
Yuri-chan, you move fast. Are you done? Sorry, I'm doing it again, aren't I?
That's
Classic Miwa-chan.
not that
Well,
bad.
anyway, just keep at it. Thanks. What are you holding, by the way? Oh, this?
Is Miwako's not gonna
figure out
know
what these numbers
what this
mean.
is she?
Let's see here. Oh, I think I
Oh
know
my
what these are
fucking
for.
god. Miwako! Miwako, what?
You know what these numbers mean?
Are you gonna tell me their coordinates?
Yes, I think so.
Please tell me.
They're for the telephone message service, I think.
Oh, they're a telephone
It just
number?
started last month. Oh, where you can leave messages over the phone? My mom uses it. Whenever she works late, she leaves me a message.
Ah, so I'm guessing there's going to be a message left for him on a phone.
Why don't I get out of your hair?
Nah, it's alright.
You got this,
I think he's about to
Yori-chan.
get out of your hair.
Wait, Miwa-chan.
Your hair being
Message service, huh?
yours.
Natsuno.
That's the wrong button. There we
Do
go.
you know a first year by the name of Natsuno Minami?
Na-chan? Yeah, she was just here.
Ah, damn it.
She's the one I was talking to before you showed up.
That girl in gym clothes. She's probably gone by now.
Yeah, but
Do you
yeah,
know
she's
Nacha?
around. Usually.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's subtle. Oh, hey you. You've tried to shoot me twice now! Oh, hey, Karabe.
Later, Fuyusaka-san.
Oh, Karabe-kun. See you later.
That's Juro Izumi. Yakushiji.
Ooh, what's happening
I'm
there?
receiving nanomachine treatment. And she's the one who aimed a gun at my head.
Twice.
She's definitely up to something.
Not that, I guess not that you'd remember. Can I do anything else? No, I can't. Let's go. Let's stalk my favorite people.
Hey, Akun. Where are you going?
Just gonna go stalk some
There's
people.
something I need to do. Could she be connected to the ones chasing after me?
Yeah,
Guess
maybe.
there's only one way to find out.
Yep, yeah. Pretty much. The Karabe house.
It
Just
says
walk right on
Karabe
it.
on the nameplate. Do they both live here together?
Well, they did.
The table's set for 3.
Miura-kun?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess Miura's still here.
So we meet again.
Hello. Well, this is, awkward.
It's easy when you're the one holding the gun, isn't it? But
Yeah.
not so much when you're staring down the barrel. Now tell me, you said that I asked you to shoot me. What did you mean by that?
That's just what I was told.
Huh.
Who ordered you to shoot me?
Damn, that's
Tell
some
me
good
everything
music.
you know.
Don't say fluffy.
Stop!
No, wait!
You shouldn't startle me like that.
That is a pretty bad idea, actually. His finger is on the trigger.
Unless you want to die, that is.
Jiro.
Oh damn, we're even calling him Izumi.
Just who do you think you are? You can't barge into someone's house without permission.
Juro, I'm not sure that's the worst thing that's happening right now.
I remember you. You're the one who shot that robot at Tokisaka Shrine.
Oh?
This is between me and her. Stay out of this, Jiro Izumi.
Izumi? You've got it all wrong. I'm Juro Kurabe.
Whoever you are, get out of my way.
But
He's dead. I only stunned him.
Sekigahara, I'm not sure that was the best idea.
I still want an explanation.
She is
Why
not
don't
going to give it
just
to
ask
you.
for yourself? The brains behind the whole thing is sitting on the TV.
No, he's... No, Megumi, come on. You must know at this point. You know at this point, no one else can see Fluffy.
TV?
Well, I guess we're doing this whole thing now.
A cat?
No, never mind, he can.
No way. You are not a talking cat. There must be some trick to it.
The only trick here is my unrivaled genius.
Sekigahara, shoot him
Cats
right now.
aren't stupid, unlike humans.
Shoot him right now.
Especially you. You tried to ditch your sentinel. You thought you could escape the game?
Shoot him.
Game?
Do it.
Are you talking about the fight against the kaiju?
Sure am. All you could ever think about was running away. But it looks like you came around eventually. I'm guessing you learned some new information.
New information?
Yeah, you know. The unshakable truth.
What? That we're all aliens beamed onto a different planet made out of some fucking DNA strands?
That's why you came crawling back. And begged me to put you back in the game.
I did?
Yeah, I don't know if I believe you, cat.
The gun she aimed at you is a nanomachine injector.
Yeah, okay, we know
Anyway,
that.
as promised, I'll let you back onto the battlefield.
She hasn't done that yet, though, has she? She's tried twice and failed.
When you say all I could think of was running away, do you mean I was trying to escape from this world?
Who knows?
Then what did you mean by new information?
Man, you really don't remember a thing, do you?
No, oh god, I want to kill this fucking cat. God damn it. What a good vocal performance.
You can always ask, you know. Maybe the guy behind you knows something.
Bastard! Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Jesus, we're all here.
Sekigahara?
Miura? Did you say Miura?
Don't stand there. Okay, thank you. Shikishima Industries, Sentinel Hangar, 2064. Hello, Tamao. Or is it Tamao? Oh god. Things are heating up over there, so I guess, you know, we'll just take a little break, hang out back in the past, future past.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, you. Who am I talking to? Tamao Karabe, Erika Iba, 426, huh? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Be intimidated. I'm a big-ish, yeah, kind of big guy. Part of the Gen 1 Sentinel, yeah. kind of. Well, maybe not yet, but I could. Punch your little android lights out right now if I wanted.
Updating the data for Sentinel number 17 as well?
For all third-generation Sentinels, actually.
Tamao-san.
Okay, no, never mind. I think this we're far back enough that I think this might be the real one.
Just know, I don't intend to report what you told me. However, I suggest you stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Afraid I can't do that. Now, I need a favor from you. If anything happens to me, I want you to keep my line open.
Fine.
Well.
Hey, Miura. I saw Tamao Karabe at the Sentinel number 18 lift, too.
Sentinel 17 AI, eh?
Who is she? Is she also from the future?
She's Sentinel number 18's pilot.
But I thought only AI could operate Sentinel number 18.
It can.
I noticed you didn't refer to me by number. You used my real name.
Well, you did say you were a human once.
So he, I guess at this point, well, who knows, maybe, the Miura we were seeing, like, right at the start of the timeline was already an AI, but, I mean, probably not, because I don't think Tamao was at that point, but I guess Ida has been getting his work done.
So you believe me?
Does that mean Sekigahara is still a human? I mean, he does, you know, this whole he's from another world thing does seem to imply that maybe, yeah, he is?
Listen, Sekigahara, I have some matters to discuss with you.
You got awfully serious. What is it?
Let's talk face to face. Raise the lift so no one else can disturb us.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've got the perfect view of your face from up here. Quite imposing.
Your big ol' sentinel face.
Anyway, what is it?
Are they naked in their sentinels? Because, like, they're just data at that point. Is it? I mean, that still doesn't explain why Morimura wears clothes in her sentinel whenever she's in it. But, whatever.
Remember the conversation about the mainframe?
That's the computer in the underground UFO, right?
Right. It turns out it was created in the year 2188.
Okay, yeah, knew
That's
that.
even further in the future than Ida and the others.
I'm positive that's the era they come from. I spent a lot of time analyzing the mainframe's data. That's when I found a massive report on this so-called 2188.
So cool.
I've only managed to decode a portion of it so far. Once I'm done, we'll find out what set this all into motion. Who knows? We might even find a way to save the world.
Really?
Now, on to the real issue. The data on the mainframe has been quarantined. Someone made it inaccessible.
Oh, joy.
I'm positive Chihiro Morimura was the one who did it.
Oh, joy.
Morimura.
If I had to guess, there are some things she didn't want us to find out.
I thought she came here to help save this world.
It definitely seemed that way. But as it turns out, she has ulterior motives.
Goody. Goody.
There has to be a way for you to access it.
I've tried everything. It's impossible.
So there's nothing we can do?
Wow, clearly there's
I'm
something.
going to let you in on something. Something even Tamao-san doesn't know about. There's one more data log.
Are you gonna show us?
The one I copied to my brain.
So you created a backup.
Or is this what, partially anyway, what BJ has been showing us, maybe?
And it's stored in the memory of Sentinel number 17?
No! It's why BJ's looking for Sentinel 17, not 13, fuck, 17. Right? I'm remembering that right, yeah?
But if Morimura finds it, I know she'll erase it.
You think?
So BJ's looking for Sentinel number 17 so he can retrieve this data log, right?
She probably isn't the only one who wants it erased.
That's why I'm asking for your help. If this Sentinel suffers extensive damage, please recover the memory block at all costs.
Okay, well, No, I was gonna say, like, well, does that mean that BJ isn't Miura? But no, I mean, was it 426 or the act? No, it was definitely 426, right? Into Mao's android body that was like, or that called BJ Miura, right? Because I was gonna say that, oh well, in that case, maybe BJ is Sekigahara, and that's why he's trying to get the thing back. But no.
When that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
I won't let you down.
I mean, unless 426 was just wrong, and it is Sekigahara, I guess.
By the way, what brought you here in the first place?
Oh. Well, I came to update your system. It won't take long.
Updated, eh?
Sekigahara.
Yeah?
We're friends, right?
Miura. Of course we are.
Don't to be continued me there. No, you fuck! Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to look at. Well, let's jump over. I mean, we've got some more things to look at here. We'll look at scenes in a second. According to the medical records in the nurse's office, Karabe has been administered NM A8075 and B01. He received 4 doses of NM, and then the 5th dose on was switched to B0, which was created by Tamao Karabe. Sekigahara lost his memories due to the effects of a code called DD426. Maybe that's why Ryoko thinks he's 426? Right? Because of this thing? According to the medical records in the nurse's office, Amaguchi was administered a nanomachine medication called NM once. The records also stated that there was a 20% transplant rate. BJ. He's the Miura that escaped into a drone before Sentinel number 17 was shifted from the Kaiju in 2064. He's also a friend of A. Sekigahara. Okay, no, he is Miura. Members of the Special Investigations Unit, experts in combat and gathering intel, and not finding Natsuno. Many of them are former self-defense experts or former police officers. They carry out dangerous missions in exchange for generous compensation. It possesses the skeletal structure of a human. Reinforced titanium carbon nanotubes are masked with high-quality silicone skin, making it nearly indistinguishable in appearance from a real human. The battery inside allows it to operate for 120 years before it needs to be recharged. That is a good fucking battery. Pills. The pill bottle has the label Oral NM C0204 printed on it. These pills inhibit the effects of DD426, slowing down the resultant memory loss. They are composed of the same chemicals as the pills A. Sekigahara received from the Tomi Kisaragi android in 2104 before he lost his memories. A drone part bearing the manufacturing stamp of Shikishima Robotics. Its high-density silicon neuron circuits are shaped like a human brain. Automated factory. Well, I don't think we've seen that. Part of the fully automated global-scale manufacturing network. Without requiring any human input, everything from planning, production, and shipment is automated by computers. Once it was deemed more efficient to synchronize the production of various factories worldwide, the system reached peak popularity in 2080, comprising of 1.2 billion factories by 2142. Kolkata and Chennai in India have the world's largest plants. Okay. Thanks for that. Due to the effects of DD-426, pilots who enter their Sentinels may suffer brain damage, lose memories, and in the worst cases become mindless vegetables. Even being inside for a few minutes can be fatal. Okay. Now that really does make Okino seem even more suspicious, right? Because Okino designed a lot of the new Sentinels, right? Yeah. But I mean, equally, since most of them were made in an automated factory, it wouldn't be too hard to just slip something in there, right? And then just the rest of them are fucked for forever. But being called 426 sure is, First generation Sentinels from 2064 that were taken during the Kaiju invasion. They became deadly additions to the Kaiju forces. Also, it was thought. In actuality, to combat the Sentinels gaining power, these were newly developed Kaiju based on the construction data of the first generation Sentinels. The destructive power is still intact, and they even come equipped with composite ceramic armor. Despite being prototypes, these enemies come with the durability to withstand low-power attacks. Although I actually think their composite ceramic armor is actually worse than the ones that we can get, because they only block like 300 damage, right? But I think ours blocks 500 damage and below. I might be wrong about that, though. Although Sector 1 was destroyed by the Kaiju invasion in 2104, the laboratory remained unharmed since it was underground. Okay, fair enough, I guess. School bag. A bag that students use when attending school. Well, there are a few variants made out of natural leather, mainly cowhide, or artificial leather. Inside Yuki Takamiya's flattened bags is steel plate instead of textbooks. Well, thanks for sharing. A vinyl bag specific to the school. The material isn't the best. It's uncomfortable when it sticks to your skin on sweaty summer days, and it's cold to the touch during the winter. Yeah, those bags fucking suck. God, yeah, we've fucking looked at this so many times, and we're finally gonna get a look at this. A document with a photo of Juro Karabe, but the name on it is Juro Izumi. It says psyche stabilized via drug administration. The patient is obedient and in general good health. Medication record that Ryoko Shinonome found in the nurse's office that contained the following details. Iori Fuyusaka, nanomachines anchored, memory transplant, attempt number 7. Ryoko Shinonome, memory separation progressing. 3rd phase, like Juro Izumi, giving personality formation measures. In the nurse's office, Sekigahara found the medical records of 3 students, Ryoko Shinonome, Shu Amaguchi, and Juro Izumi. It stated that Ryoko Shinonome is being treated with 2 types of pills, C0204 and C22, in an attempt to delay the nanomachine separation in the brain and enhance her memory link. It's been over a week since she last received a dose. Shu Amaguchi was administered a nanomachine medication called NM-A8076 even, once. There's also a note that says 20% transplant rate. Juro Izumi is receiving 2 types of treatment, NM-A8075 and B01. Received 4 doses of A, and then switched to B from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note that says B was synthesized by Tamao Karabe. Now see, as I said, this... treating Ryoko's brain separation is in pretty... well... maybe the medical report saying that brain separation is progressing isn't like, yes, we're doing the brain separating. It's more like, it is progressing, we need to stop it. And like, she is... no, maybe it's not what Morimura was trying to do to Ryoko. It's more, this is where she is. She's nearly at Izumi's level, where he had to be given a whole new personality because his brain was, well, the nano machines were separated just like irreparably, right? And yeah, it's like giving personality formation measures that she's like Morimura or 426, who fucking knows at this point, is trying, or at least at that point, is trying to make Shinonome again, I suppose, like they did with Izumi. Okay, where are these new scenes? Katara Miura. That's right after this. And right before this, eh? Because that's some... Yeah, this definitely made Sekigahara seem a little bit suspicious, and like this was definitely his doing and not Okino's. Okay. Well, I mean, it's got to be towards the end, the rest of the scenes, because they're fucking Sekigahara scenes. Right. The little mastermind. Fucking... that gross-ass cat. Okay. There's a little bit of space between these, but... yeah, we've got these to the point where it's like I have no context for like what's gonna happen afterwards. Right? There's so much shit here that's just blank space. Come on, let's go. Maybe by the end of the episode we'll actually have hit 50% on the main story. Who knows? Hey, Sekigahara. Yeah, okay. I guess we'd be back here based on the flowchart.
Looks like I've lost them for now. I have to consider my...
Yeah.
A girl, I spent this.
Go through this real quick. Sure we'll get a call soon.
Chihiro more if that she seems to have a particular that student I saw in front of the school gate. She's Natsunomi Nami. She's likely already gone home by now. I'll have to wait until tomorrow morning.
Are you even in the same time period as her right now?
These numbers are for the message service. One set is the user number, and the other is the password.
Ah, okay.
There's an emblem on it. Maybe a gun from the underground fleet. Why does this guy keep calling? Have I been following his orders this whole time? He wanted information, and he was trying to extract it from that data unit. Just an ordinary cop. And now that I think about it, this is the same gun that android was using.
That cop just followed you.
Hey, you! What were you just holding? Show me right now.
Sekigahara, you actually got that out? The fuck's wrong with you?
Now do what I say and empty your pockets. This some kind of toy gun? I'm taking you in for further questioning.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Freeze!
What? Okay, world's worst police officer.
Looks like I managed to lose that cop.
And we're back in the
all that running
favorite spot.
And I end up back here. Morimura's death hasn't been made public yet. Those black suits must have disposed of the body. Okay. Let's say I did kill her.
Was it? I don't remember anymore. Was it the SIU that was chasing him, or was it someone completely different?
At that point, they were already coming after me. Did I lure Morimura out here? It just doesn't add up. I managed to find some good clues here before, but I'm still not sure what some of them mean.
Yeah, isn't that this entire game in a nutshell?
It's basically the nanomachine, it's the medical, they've... Natsunomi. These numbers are for the message service. One set is the user number, and the other is the password. This key I had on me, it has some kind of emblem on it. Was I driving a car?
Yeah, probably not.
The emblem appears to be a button.
Well, maybe it is a car key then.
Well, I pressed it. No nearby car made a sound, though.
Yeah, and a little island 5,000 miles away just exploded.
Maybe it's somewhere further away.
I mean, probably, right? Or maybe it's just for something that's not a car. Like a motorcycle. I mean, hey, based on his motorcycle skill, I guess he does ride a motorcycle.
How in
just
the
like
world did
Amaguchi.
this motorcycle get here? Did it come when I pressed the button on the key?
Okay, maybe this isn't for
Voice
Ogata then.
authentication verified. A key is required to unlock this vehicle.
It's voice activated too?
And key
Is
activated.
this
That's some dual factor
a
authentication
self-driving
right there.
motorcycle?
Well, time to get on, baby. No wonder Fuyusaka wants a piece. Look how cool you're gonna be on this,
You
buddy.
may issue commands using your voice. Please set your next destination.
Hey, who do you belong to?
Registered drivers of the Shikishima SXR-NR. A. Sekigahara and Chihiro Morimura.
Drivers.
And Morimura? It looks like I've used this motorcycle before. Then it must know where I've taken it. I'm guessing you have a travel log, right? Can you pull it up?
Displaying travelogue.
Smart move. Smart move.
Looks like I've taken this thing all around the city.
Maybe less
But
helpful.
there are only 2 places I've visited multiple times. Aside from Sakura High, it's just this one other spot.
Is it gonna be the
Set this
shrine?
location as your destination.
Yes,
Let's get on.
let's hit the road.
Dang. Why you gotta be cool as fuck, Sekigahara?
Hey,
Suwabuki Bridge.
did I leave anything with you?
Invalid request. Please specify.
I want to know if I left behind any messages.
2 logs found from A. Sekigahara.
Ooh.
Seriously?
Begin playback.
Yeah, show me.
Is that a good idea right now?
So, did you find it? Well, your intuition was right. I'm leaving this message as a precaution. Just in case I lose my memory sooner than I expect. You've still got work to do if you want to escape this world. You must acquire the data logs from 2188.
Right.
One more thing, and this takes priority over all else. You can't let Chihiro Morimura execute Operation Aegis. She holds a position as a nurse at Sakura High School, but it's all under false pretenses. Stop her at all costs.
Well, she has been stopped.
My headaches are getting worse. I'm running out of time. In any case, some interesting developments have come up. I've confirmed that Iori Fuyusaka was able to use the gate. I
Ooh.
checked the log she left behind. The ID she used was Morimura's biometric ID.
That's not a surprise.
Iori Fuyusaka is Chihiro Morimura.
Yeah, again, not a
Knowing
surprise.
this, do I still try to stop Operation Aegis? That's the real question.
Well, I mean, it's not as if
The answer's obvious,
they're exactly the same.
isn't it?
Playback complete.
That's rough, though.
Fuyusaka
Shit.
is Morimura? How is that possible?
Yeah, don't worry, I've known this for a very long time.
And what did I decide to do?
So, I guess how it's going then. Chihiro, baby Chihiro, is a clone, and Fuyusaka is Morimura's DNA that was shot off to this light years away planet, right? And the adult Morimura that is now dead is the original Morimura. I'm guessing. Oh boy. Old Okino's factory.
So this is the place.
Haven't been here in a very long time.
What am I gonna find here?
Like a very long. This is like episode 2 sort of shit. Yo, Hijiyama, you around? Yo, Okino, you home?
Locked. This factory has to be what I'm here for.
I mean, I'd assume so. Can you just take a peek in through there? Look through the windows. No. Oh. Ah, there he is! So, Hijiyama? Been a very long time since we've spoken.
Well, look who we have here. Sekigahara. Here to cause some more trouble?
Well, I don't know, sir. I've got some severe memory loss.
No, nothing.
Let me guess. You finally lost your memories, right?
Oh, it sure did happen.
How did you know?
I mean, he would know, right? He's pretty in with Okino. He is also a Sentinel pilot.
Just by the way you're acting. Kind of a dead giveaway. I'm surprised you even made it back here.
Ah, there he is.
Do you know what I was trying to do here?
That's odd.
Okino.
You're in my way.
And you are?
It didn't work. I suppose 32% wasn't enough.
What's up, Okino, huh? What's up?
You recognize me, don't you?
No, I don't.
That can't be. Focus.
Hey, Okino.
Don't make me jealous over here.
Take a good look at my face. I know you can remember.
Well, better remember. I mean, rather not just stand there, making the muscle man jealous over there.
Wait! This can't be. Pills the android gave me in the underground facility in 2104. They slow the effects of DD-426.
Good talk. We've seen this bad boy many a time.
Model. Sentinel number 19. So this is where it was transmitted. Is this a hangar for Sentinels?
I mean, I can only assume yes. Oh!
Awfully persistent, aren't you? Fine. You got me.
I know it's you, Okino.
Even in this outfit, you managed to catch me.
Have you been in hiding ever since the incident?
Damn, is that the first time I've ever seen Okino, like, blush? Why? Why now? Oh, thrill of the chase, you know, never mind. I totally get it.
Just laying low in Sector 5?
Oh, come on.
I need to stop the effects of DD-426. You're an expert on the subject, aren't you?
I am indeed. It's a code that was distributed on the battlefield. Do you know who's responsible for spreading it?
No, but I'd like to find out.
Right. This is exactly why I went into hiding.
So it was
because I can't trust anyone.
Or...
And that includes you, Sekigahara.
You were on the battlefield too. Yet you're not showing any symptoms.
I could say the same about you.
I'm taking pills to help reduce the symptoms.
Pills? What are you taking?
Well, let me show you.
These.
I see. These serve as additional code for priority processing.
These aren't going to save me.
Of course they won't. All you're doing is buying yourself some time.
Well, can we
What
say that
about
about
you?
all medicine?
You're completely healthy. There must be some way to stop it, right?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
The only way to stop it is don't get it, I guess.
It was about a year ago. I discovered a code created by 426. The aptly named DD-426.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't immediately pick up on that the moment I heard DD-426.
I tested it on myself in an attempt to detach the D code, which
Oh.
resulted in the loss of my memories.
Oh,
That's why I was unaffected on the battlefield.
you already have it. Is that what you're saying?
That can't be true.
Or have already had
You don't
it?
seem like you've lost your memories at all.
That's because I transferred my memories to my nanomachines,
Eh,
and I was able to create a simulated personality.
which is what we've done a lot of already. I think at this point in the timeline, yeah, no, because Usami's already been created, so yeah, this is something that we're well versed in.
It carries all the qualities that make up my identity.
So, is Okino already an android, or is it just that extra nanomachines were implanted in him to like make him, I guess, remember who he was? That's not really what happened, but
Let me get this straight. You're a program that's simulating Okino?
Initially, yes, but now that I've been affixed to the brain, I've become the true Tsukasa Okino.
okay, so no, it's human body basically had an AI injected in the brain. Okay.
I possess the original Okino's personality and memories. You can't even tell the difference.
But you're still not the same. The Okino from before was different.
Human beings are constantly evolving.
Yeah, that's a very
Whether we
robotic thing to
retain our
say.
memories or not, we're never the same as our past selves.
Well, I mean, let's not get too philosophical here, Okino.
My goodness. Your pursuit of me caused quite the panic. Professor Doji wants to have me restrained. And now that you've caught me, maybe it's time I gave up. Oh, perfect timing. Hijiyama-kun, over here!
Oh
Help!
dear.
Huh?
Well, you know how to play the man, Okino.
What's going on?
That man!
Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Please, make him go away.
I mean, yet she,
Hold it, Okino!
he knows what he's doing.
You bastard! You're coming with me! This is highly classified material, and you've seen too much.
Damn you, Okino!
God damn, Okino. God damn.
Okino.
Remember now?
Sure do.
Tsukasa Okino. We met in Sector 5.
Good.
God, there's
You're
something
an
about
AI
that
construct.
fucking smug face of his there. You... God, I want to slap you, but also I kind of love it.
Huh? Is that all? You've neglected to remember some rather important details.
Eh?
Let's try this again.
Okino, do you really have to stand so close to him?
Don't pay him any mind. He's just jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Now concentrate, Sekigahara. Try to remember why you kept coming back here.
And it sure wasn't to sleep with me, right, Hijiyama? Well, it's a pleasant light to jump into. How's it going,
How are
Hijiyama?
you feeling?
My head feels like it's about to split in half.
What about the pills?
They aren't working.
But you've taken so many of them already. They still aren't helping?
Well, not a surprise. Doesn't seem to be helping for anyone.
We're
Oh,
ready
hey,
to go. Oh,
What's up?
there was one thing I wanted to ask you. You seemed very reluctant to go through with this at first. But now you've come to rely on this plan. So what changed your mind?
Nothing changed. I still think this is terrible. But there are some things I don't want to forget. Like that vile face of yours.
Oh,
I'll be
lovely.
sure to preserve that memory for you.
Well, I mean, well, I guess it somewhat was preserved here since he's remembering it, but...
Walk me through the steps once more.
Sure. First, I'll input a memory extraction code into you. Your memories can be saved at any time.
Oh, is this going to be basically Okino doing the same thing to Sekigahara that had already been done to Okino, I guess, just in case? Like, you lose all your memories, so then you can just inject the old you back into yourself,
Your consciousness
basically.
itself, though, can't be saved. Then a simulated personality will...
Yeah.
All I need is for you to save my memories. I don't want some AI taking over me.
A simulated personality will think the same way you do. It'll be able to work together with your own brain. In other words, it will act as a support to your brain. The relationship is symbiotic. It'll teach your brain new ways to think and solve problems.
He doesn't want that, though. He definitely does not want that. I mean, from a purely, I don't know, statistical, I guess, point of view, oh yeah, absolutely, this is way better than just being some guy, but that's definitely not what Sekigahara wants. He has very much exuded this, I don't know, all this weird cloning android nanomachine shit is weird and he doesn't like it. He just exudes that at all times.
But you will still be in charge of decision-making.
I hate myself.
Oh.
I really don't need a simulated personality.
Oh, big guy, come on.
All right. In that case, I'll simply extract your memories.
Well, maybe that is for the best, but also maybe not.
After your memories are extracted, they'll be stored in your nanomachines. I'll configure it so when the decode region is detached, your memories will be backed up. We'll require an intracerebral map to save your memories, though it'll all be pointless if you end up as a husk. Your brain did have more damage than anticipated.
Isn't that lovely
My
to hear?
equipment can only do so much. I'll only be able to map roughly 30% of the region per scan. So you'll have to make multiple trips. Let's get started, shall we? Please, take a seat. I'm going to create your intracerebral map. We'll start with some word exercises. Try listing any words starting with A that come to mind.
Aliens!
As you say each word, imagine the object in your head.
A. Apple. Asphalt. Anchor.
Asphalt was one of the first things that came into your head? Sir. I mean, interesting though, is that... Yeah, I thought so. Damn, another one that's locked off by Natsuno, huh? Dang. Oh man, now I've got the... Do we keep going? Because I think at this point we go back to... Yeah, Kisaragi. Do we do we continue? The key to Sekigahara's motorcycle. The emblem portion is a button. Pressing it causes the motorcycle to drive itself to the key's coordinates. Yeah. Oh, do we keep going? I kind of want to keep going. There we go. There's Okino. Since he had DD-426 on himself, since he had used DD-426 on himself in an attempt to detach the D code, he wasn't affected by the Sentinel infection incident in 2064. Although he lost his memories from detaching the D code, no one could tell the difference between the original Okino and the current one. This was because he preserved his memories in his nanomachines and ensured the simulated personality that makes up his identity would be affixed to his brain. Right, so in that case, I don't think Okino was actually the one who spread the code. It must have been 426. But why? I guess how as well, but why? Why, oh why, oh why? Yeah, there we go. We hit 50% of the way through the story. Oh, god damn, man. God. Fuck, that's not the button I meant to press. There we go. Okay, nothing should be back here. Good. Okay. So I guess this is what happened to make him feel somewhat comfortable telling Iori that, yeah, I've lost my memories. I can technically get them back and all, but yeah, no, I have lost them. Okay, where's this other one, though, where he started seeing Okino? Here, okay. Which, I mean, again, is entirely disconnected from the rest of this. We haven't really seen Sekigahara too much around here. All I really know is that at this point, Megumi has been shooting people left, right, and center with some nanomachines. I wonder if there's a similar goal there, then. That maybe... No, I can't really think of what... can't really think of what Fluffy's, again, I assume 426's motivation would be. I mean, unless 426 just straight up is Morimura, and not like, I don't know, brain-jacked Morimura, just straight up is Morimura, and like, she just thinks it's for the best, right? To like go through with Operation Aegis. But no, no, I don't know. I really don't. Anyway, I guess this answers why Sekigahara was on the run here. But, no, not too much else other than that, I guess. Oh, actually, just looking at that, the mark on the pillar thing. I guess that makes sense of... Yeah, it was this one. I guess that makes sense of why this conversation took place, right? Like, if they were making a new world that was, for whatever reason, the same as the old one, then they recreated Tamao's old house in the future, but it was, you know, well, not in the future, in this new world, right? I guess that makes some sense to there. Although I don't know what's going on here, though. If not only because Fusaka and... I think this was the one that Juro was in as well. They look this young, right? And it's right at the same time as this happening, so it can't be like Oh yeah, this is just a younger Morimura and Izumi. Or other versions of themselves, I guess. But no. Nah. Do we... Fuck it! I want to do more! I'm sorry if this episode is nearly 2 hours long. I want to do more, though! And I can't help it! I love this! Tomi Kisaragi. Hyakicho. Destroyed City.
Welcome back, Usami-chan. Thanks. Did Senpai wake up? Darn.
I'm back.
I've been thinking... When all this happened, we were at school, right? Maybe we should try going there.
You think that'll help?
Well, you know...
I mean...
That's where we time-slipped from.
Anything's better than nothing.
Maybe we can find a clue on how to get back.
Ogata, sir, that is just... so inappropriate right, right now.
Anything. Sekigahara's a conglomerate with Iwapak Ledger and
Yep, bap, boop, bap, boop, boop.
Morimura. Megumi. Were they planning on fighting those things?
Sure were.
In the far-off future, Sekigahara planned to colonize other planets. And
Right.
the kaiju were tools
Obviously.
for terraforming the surface.
Yeah.
What are they doing here in the past?
It isn't the past. You're already on the other planet? Yeah?
About my apartment. The whole building was destroyed. Oh no. And, well, no one was there.
Although... does that really... I don't fucking know. I just keep going.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Hiding, maybe.
We're getting to the point where figuring out
So that's how it is.
everything that's happening is getting too
I
difficult.
wonder what else we can find. We checked out the kaiju. Turns out it's not a monster at all. Not an alien weapon either.
It's heavy machinery made by Sekigahara Industries.
Heavy machinery? You mean like for construction?
Kind of.
We were attacked by something like that?
They're from an interstellar development project even farther into the future.
Guess they were supposed to do work on some other planet. No idea why they went back in time. Or why they're destroying everything here.
And finally.
You know, you might be onto something, Miwako. The school. Morimura was always there.
Oh, well, yeah,
So
that's
I'm thinking,
true.
maybe there's a time machine there. Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Oh yeah, that nurse with the big knockers.
Look, Ogata. I know I've been saying it over and over, but you don't have to just...
She's from the future too.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't get a
In
single
fact,
reaction
She came even farther than me.
from Usami.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, actually, speaking of that, when Ogata got MVP on one of the times that I was doing the halfway boss fight. His MVP quote was something about that he was hoping Kisaragi was watching him. It's like, I kind of joked about it, but god damn, these kids are so fucking horny for each other. All of them. Well, not all of them, but so many of them. Like, Jesus Christ. The horniest 15-year-olds I've ever seen. Which might not be saying much, but...
Here. Found them at a convenience store over there.
Thanks for the
Got
chocolate.
enough for both of you.
Again.
I'm not a big candy guy, so have at it.
Well, now I remember that that's kind of bullshit.
You should eat something too. It's good.
I've done worse. Don't worry about me.
Oh, come
Feel a
on.
little better.
You can have half.
Not a lot we can do from here. If we're gonna go, we gotta head out before it gets dark. What do you think?
You're right. Just let me rest for a sec.
Man, we've gotta do something.
Also, is it a good idea to just, like, leave Shinonome here while we
How about we
run
burn
around?
something? You know, put up a smoke signal.
Haven't we heard this before? Yeah, we've heard all these. Let's just go.
Let's go back to the school.
What about that second year? We just gonna leave her here?
Well, I'm glad someone brought it up.
Oh yeah. I'll stay here with Senpai.
Oh, it's very,
You two go on ahead.
nice of you, Miwako. But I'm sure
We'll come back as
Ogata
soon
could have
as
just
we can.
carried her.
Gonna trip if you keep running like that.
Sakura Ward, destroyed city.
Rough roads over here.
I mean, he's got a point. This is, I would not recommend running on, like, such fractured ground.
Well, aren't you cool? It took a while to get here with that blocked off road. Some of us have our eye on the time.
Come on, follow. I guess I'll walk too. Well. Is that the Sentinel Juro was in?
The hell is that?
Because if I'm remembering right, this is the place he was beamed, well, where he jumped out and basically died in Megumi's arms, right?
A sentinel.
And then Sekigahara showed up.
That's one gnarly robot.
Yeah, that's
Another
one way to
kaiju
describe
thing?
it. Well,
No,
it will become one.
this is Sentinel number 13. A robot that fought to protect the city.
And she'd know
Kaiju
Karabe's one,
fighting
right?
robots now? The future's wild, man.
This
Guess
game
in
in
the
a
end,
nutshell.
It lost, huh?
I think perhaps less so than it losing. I think maybe Karabe did.
The last time I saw this thing, it was right before I got taken away.
Ooh. No, now we'll talk to Ogata
Anyway,
first.
we're kind of up a creek here. Look,
The road's nothing but rubble.
even if we tried to climb down, the other side's no better. Guess we gotta turn back and take the long way around.
Let's do it soon. I'm worried about Miwako.
But first, let me have a brain blast. You alright with that? Good.
The last time I saw it, Mom!
Oh, wow. This is
She's
familiar.
not here either.
Hey, Goto.
Kisaragi-kun, please don't trouble me any further. Come, we must evacuate.
Just give me a second. I'm not leaving without my mom.
You must. You're the only one capable. The Deimos invasion has already begun. Listen to me.
No!
We're already within their attack range.
Oh,
Sentinel, it's too soon for another deployment.
is that Juro just swinging in? Sure is.
Izumi,
I'm going to take them on.
what are you doing piloting that?
I'm using my protagonist powers.
This is Sentinel number 13. There's no one else who can pilot it but me. Sorry to rush you, but we're running out of time.
I'll go when I find my mom.
Oh.
Change of plans. Juro Izumi's made his choice. His nanomachines aren't going to hold much longer. If we don't begin the test now, we'll miss our chance. The
Test?
evacuation can wait. Hurry and bring that girl over.
well, okay. And we can keep going, apparently. But I think we'll call it there. Okay. Well, I mean, first we'll look at analysis, obviously, but... Yeah, this is like right before this. Where's the one with, Shinonome? Ah, this one. I mean, that's substantially far apart, though. I am curious about that, about that whole test thing, though. What could they be testing? I mean, this is also why Goto obviously knows the most, right? Like, he is so in with Morimura that... I mean, if he didn't know everything that was going on, it wouldn't really make sense. Yeah, I don't know. We are getting to, as I said, we're getting to the point where it's really hard for me to speculate. There's so much running information that's either contradictory or I can't quite make out the truth of it because I'm missing like small or massive details sometimes. It's good though. It's good though. I love it. I really do. And I hope you're enjoying it too. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, goodbye.